Say. What up, y'all? You know it's Monday night, aka my Friday night. And girl is ready, back like I never left for another episode of Facts Only. Your girl is here. Chelsea Nicole, she Chelsea, Too Bad, whatever you know me as, that's me, that's your girl, and I'm here to talk about some shit real quick. So like I said, Monday night is my Friday night. Shout outs to me. Lucky you. Thank you. You know, I feel very lucky. I feel very grateful and blessed. I mean, a lot of people would wish that I was off on the regular weekends, you know, the Fridays, the Saturdays, you know, having all that good stuff off or whatever. But can't lie, I look forward to being off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at this point. So I'm not gonna fuss about it. I'm not gonna be jealous. I don't envy you weekenders who, you know, be outside on the weekends. Listen, I'll still pop out, even if I do gotta work. I get out at 8, prime time to be fine, okay? So, tonight's installment of Facts Only, y'all know how I do. I'm always gonna play with my hair, play with my eyebrows, move my hands around. It's very animated on this here channel here. But we talking about being too old for some shit. This is the we're too old for this episode, okay? Thank you. I love my puffs too. Loving the puffs. I had to freshen them up earlier. I used like some like gel. Y'all know, all right, so for the women who know me and for some of the niggas too, I'm not a girly girl. I don't know nothing about hair. Don't know nothing about makeup. Chapstick and lip gloss and some lotion and some Vaseline, and that's about it. Okay, but we're too old for that too. Like, I need to branch out. Like, I need to know what's going on with my head top. I need to be able to do something to my hair. So, good little segue into what the fuck I'm talking about. That's not exactly what I'm talking about tonight, but it, like I said, it helped. It helped get into what I'm trying to talk about. So, y'all, I was on Twitter and I'm scrolling because that's what I do. I don't really interact too much on social media these days. I like to share, like, retweet, you know, let y'all know I'm still there and, you know, put you on to whatever my thoughts and opinions are on certain topics. But I don't really be doing too much on social media anymore. Back in the day, on it heavy, but we too old for that now. So here I am, scrolling on Twitter. Come over and I can teach you, girl. Soon come. Thank you for the invite. I'm in there because I'm stuck. And it's not up. It's just stuck. It's not good. But we're going to get there because I'm too old to not know what to do with my own hair. But back to my story. So I'm scrolling on Twitter or whatever, and I see this trailer for the Bad Girls Club. Mind you, it's not the Bad Girls Club anymore because it's not on Oxygen. It's on a totally different channel, totally different network. And it's not even called Bad Girls Club no more either. So it's like, what is this? All you can see is these old ass bad girls from the old Bad Girls Club show, that whole series, different old heads on the day. And I'm just looking at them and they still going in and I'll beat that bitch ass and and this one's not gonna be there and who wanna fight and and I'm just looking at them like, oh dear. Oh dear. Watching this when I was a teenager, loving the shirt, thank you. I love things Ninja Turtle. Like, you're gonna see me in a Ninja Turtle shirt a lot. Like, I got a couple of these. I got a sweatshirt, trying to get a new hoodie. I got boxer shorts, socks. Like, Ninja Turtles is my shit. So, yes, indeed. So, going back to my story. So I'm scrolling on Instagram and I'm looking at these Bad Girls Club old heads. All Tanisha. If y'all know who Tanisha is, y'all don't know who Tanisha is, look up Tanisha Bad Girls Club and you'll see who Tanisha is. Tanisha don't need to be on nobody's Bad Girls Club reboot. And the amount of people who are like sharing it and retweeting and like, oh, can't wait for this. Oh, they look like da da da. Oh, this look like it's about to be so lit. Are y'all serious? We are too old for that. All of us, the viewers and the people being viewed on that shit is way too old. We are way too old for that. That is ridiculous. I am not impressed, not enthused. Low-key interested, but not, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem too. Like, you know you're gonna watch just to see how much of a train wreck it's about to be, but it's not good. Like, it's not quality television at all. Definitely feel you. We were too old for that shit. No, for real. Way too old. We're too old for that. Why are we doing this? They need to give it up because most of them are moms now too. Ding, 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 ding. Shout outs to all the moms out there. You know, if I didn't wish you a happy Mother's Day directly, I did post something on Facebook. So if you didn't feel like it was meant for you just because it wasn't personalized, boo-boo, you doing too much. Cause you lucky I even posted that. Okay, I didn't even give my mom her own personal joint. Like I said, I'm too old to be on Facebook, on social media, giving y'all separate praises and tagging this one and that. I ain't got time. Hey, love y'all. Shout outs to y'all. If you saw it, and you got the blessing. And if you didn't, you missed it. The algorithm is fucked up. I don't know if you ain't see it. That's not my problem. It was there. You just wasn't looking hard enough. The fuck? Anyway, we just like too old to be stuck in those issues from yesteryear. Like Bad Girls Club reboot, for real? Like Anastasia said, most of them, if not all of them, most of them are moms now. They might not have been moms then. I think some of them were, like a couple of them might have been. But again, they might not have been moms then, but they're definitely moms now. And y'all still going on people TV talking about y'all some bad girls? And y'all fighting people? That's what y'all doing? That's how y'all still making y'all bread? Like, for real? That's what y'all want to do? To each his own. You know, get your bag. Get your exposure. They say, you know, all exposure is good exposure. All attention is good attention. Ray, take. Me, the way I'm set up, I got a little, like, something weird embedded in me, like, values and, like, morals and, like, sense. So shit like that don't really appeal to me. Like, I'll watch it just to see how dumb y'all are. Because I'll tell you, I watch a lot of different, like, reality. And that's the reason why I watch it, because they call it reality. I watch a lot of these reality shows, not too many, like, a lot with people who look like us. I wasn't really into the hills and, like, shit like that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Laguna Beach and shit. No. So, like, people who look like us, I definitely watch and pay attention to how they portray us on these reality TV shows, how we're being exploited, like the different issues like within our relationships, in our households and our families and different shit like that, that they really use for their entertainment. And it's just like, a lot of it is like childhood trauma and drama. Like, a lot of it is stuff that they have not gotten over. A lot of it is shit that they are too old for. Y'all too old. Y'all are way too old. Y'all way too old to be acting like that. Way too old. Nah, fuck that. I'm not fighting or partaking in no drama for money, especially if it's not positive. That's what I'm saying. Like, they will really go to blows over foolishness. Over foolishness. Here go a segue into my next issue. So listen here. Scrolling again. I think I was on Facebook this time. It might have been either Facebook or Twitter again. Either one. Most of my bullshit come from either Facebook or Twitter. Can't front. I prefer Twitter more because I can talk my shit and ain't nobody really gonna give me too much hell about it. Ain't nobody really being bad and bougie about it. Whatever. You know? I be on Twitter with my day-to-day thoughts. But on Facebook, I scroll for fuckery. So, I'm scrolling, and they done gave this raggedy reggae tag asshole, Jocelyn Hernandez, who is also a mother. And you would have thought her life would have changed because she got Bonnie Bella by a nigga who did not want the first kid that she was gonna have and still didn't want her. I don't gotta talk about her like personal life because I wasn't there. I wasn't having sex with her, so like I can't really speak on what was going on with her. But what up, Ryan? Family, gang, gang. So they gave Jocelyn Hernandez a show, right? Jocelyn's Cabaret. I'm not telling nobody to go watch that shit because I'm not going to go watch that shit because I'm too old for that shit. Like, it's really, 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 really ignorant. It's really ignorant. Like, the first clip that went really popular and viral or whatever is some girl crying about how life is tough and she had an abortion and it was twins and somebody was whispering in the back, damn, double homicide. Shout outs to me for using that as a caption the other day because I don't care. But like, so that went viral for a little bit. Then I'm scrolling and she's sitting there and she's talking. And she's talking to one of the ladies. Mind you, I don't know what this show is about. I feel like it's a show about strippers. I really don't want to get into it because I am not going to give her my views. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm not. I refuse. You got enough out of me for loving hip hop. Honestly. That's it. That was all you was getting out of me. I'm not watching nothing else you do. Your storyline done for me. Like, I know business. What else you doing? What else you trying to do? All I want you to do is raise your daughter. And even that I don't really give a fuck about because that's not my daughter. So no, I can do without. I can do without the Jocelyn Hernandez story. I don't know about y'all. Like, she's funny and she says a lot of like stupid ass shit that we find hilarious and we repeat over and over or whatever, and she be on t-shirts and all this rete. That's fine. But we are too old to be that ignorant. Like, on live action television every week on somebody's network, representing somebody's network, representing somebody's corporation, representing somebody's company. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Y'all putting hair and makeup dollars into this shit? Are y'all for real? So, I'm talking about this second clip that I saw for her show, right? And Shorty is talking to this girl. She's talking to this young lady. The young lady got a water bottle in her hand. All right, boom. So she's talking to the young lady, and you know how when you drink water and it go down the wrong tube or some shit? So the girl start choking. So she's like, and she turned around. Hear this bitch now. Are you coughing at me? I know you're not coughing at me. Who you think you coughing at? Because I know you're not coughing at me. And I just like, who are you coughing at? You would have thought this girl spit in her face. Like, literally, like, coronavirus her whole life. Like, just Osmosis Jones and her shit. Like, you would have thought she did something so disrespectful. The way that Jocelyn ran up on her and was all up in her face, even was in the little confessional, like, and who does she think she is? She coughing while I'm talking. I start talking, she just coughing, and it's just like, am I losing my fucking mind? Am I losing my shit? Because I'm looking at it like, yeah, get her out of here. No, for real. Get her the fuck out of here. Why do y'all still want to see her? Like, what else is she doing? What is she doing that's so good that's worth putting her on TV again? Don't cough while I'm talking. Who you coughing at? What are you talking about? Who am I coughing at? The thing about it is the girl literally, like, turned. Like, she was trying to still pay attention to her, but she kind of, like, turned her body a little bit. Because, like, if you choking, that shit is embarrassing, one. Then, two, you're on camera. And, like... why are y'all standing in front of this woman for her to tell y'all anything? Because one, if Jocelyn Hernandez is running up on me because I'm coughing, I'm about to snuff her. I'm snuffing her through the coughs until I don't have to cough no more. You getting a tump. Like, what? They love her. Ratings high. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's sad. We're too old. We're too old. Because it's us who's watching her. I mean, the young bitches is probably watching her, but it's really us. The people who grew up watching shit like Flavor of Love and Love and Hip Hop and all that other shit. Like, it's us. One raw slick, just like, girl, are you for real? Who are you coughing at? Who are you coughing at? Really? Like, that's really what she said. And like, she was so angry, and like, she was all up in her face and all who you coughing at? I know you're not coughing at me. I've never heard that before in my life. Never have I ever. Like, never in all my days. Like, I'm so confused. Like, what did you go through in life that people cannot cough in your presence? Like, granted, Corona, I understand. But a girl covered her mouth. It wasn't like she was doing nothing crazy. She wasn't being disrespectful. It wasn't like them raggedy ass shady coughs, you know, when somebody says something and it's stupid. Because Jocelyn be saying some stupid ass shit. But it's not like she was saying something and it was so dumb and the girl's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't even doing that. Ugh. Goofy. Why you don't sign up for it? You missed the part when I said values, morals, common sense. Like, me and Jocelyn ain't got nothing in common. But if she can go on people's TV talking about some, ooh, who you coughing at? I can definitely be on somebody's TV doing some facts only, telling people who have some sort of intelligence some real shit. Because that don't make no fucking sense at all. Somebody gonna sponsor the fuck out of me, because if Jocelyn could get on TV yelling in somebody's daughter's face, talking about some who are you coughing at, and not even ask the girl if she was okay, mind you, fucking bitch, like, fucking raggedy ass, makeup down, injections everywhere, weave and rete all done to her body, but you can't ask this bitch if she was okay because she choking on water? Is who she coughing at? Like, are you who raised you? Who raised you? Like, that's the only question that I can even follow up with. Like, who the fuck put that together? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that for? Why are you on our TV screens? And why are we at this big age that they like to say? Like, that's what they're saying now, this big age. I don't know, whatever. At the age that we at right now, this is what we're entertained by. Like, this is what we're interested in, like, genuinely interested in. This is how we spend our days. This is how we spend our time. Watching shit like that. Bad Girls Club revamped. These same ass, old ass, raggedy ass bitches who had problems from back then and couldn't figure them out back then, still today, still fighting now. Bad girls. Y'all not women yet? Like, y'all still, oh my God, y'all can see the disgust on my face. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna keep screwing up my face like that because y'all gonna give me wrinkles and it's not worth it. Fuck that. The Shade Room posted that clip and she wrote she lived in the house with them and she funny, so she thought she was being funny. She said she realized she was choking after that fact. Goofy. Like, that shit is so dumb. Like, I don't care how, like, and you live in the house with them? Y'all really want us to believe in the day and ages of Flavor of Love? I mean, I think for a lot of these reality shows, if they still doing shit like that, where like you have to live in a house and like y'all have to videotape the reality of it all, like they do live in a house with them. But I didn't think that the celebrities lived in the house with them for real. I didn't think so. But if she say so, I guess. But again, that shit is rude as hell. Like, that girl is really over there choking. Choking on the pour water. Like, you see the water bottle in her hand. Like, I thought she was trying to be funny. She was, who you coughing at? It was clearly, it had to have been a serious moment. One, because she was so pissed off that the girl was coughing during her serious moment. So it was just like, Who are you coughing? Who are you coughing? Yo, like, you really can't make this shit up. She realized she was coughing after the fact. Like, you don't know what it looked like when somebody is choking? You're a mother. You've never seen your daughter like, it never dawned on you that something might have really been wrong with that little girl. Like, man, listen. I be so disappointed in a lot of the shit that is just thrown at us on a regular. Black women going at it is popular. Black women going at it is very popular. Women going at it is very popular. But like, black women going at it, either with other black women or with women of different races, for whatever the reason is, doesn't always have to be about men or nothing like that. It's just like women going in. And a lot of men like to say like they don't like watching shit like that, but that's bullshit. Them niggas be up on game. Okay. Them niggas be knowing what's going on. There's some men who really refuse to watch shit like that. And shout outs to y'all, because it ain't nothing for you to watch at all. It don't even make no sense. But it's getting watched. Like, somebody is watching that shit. Folks is watching that shit. I don't know if I want to watch the Bad Girls Club shit, the revamp. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to put myself through that. Because like I said, like, y'all not bad girls no more. At this point, you're bad women. At this point, you're bad people. Like, fucked up individuals. That's what it's looking like to me. There's really nothing you can do or you have been doing that's proven otherwise to me. So I'm going to just go with that. Like, something is fucking wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. Point blank, period. Like, we're too old to be playing with our futures and like playing with the shit that's constantly on TV, constantly on the radio, like just constantly on our social media timelines and news feeds and all that other stuff. Like, we have so many other things to worry about. Not saying, like, not worry. That's not the word I want to use, but so many other things that we can focus our attention on. You feel me? So, you know, pandemic still kind of, you know, important. I haven't gotten any updates that that's over with, but it's looking like people are going about their daily lives, as long as y'all being safe and y'all continue to wash your hands and whatever the case may be. Like, keep doing that. But we are entirely too old to be focusing so much on bullshit and fuckery. That's it. We're just too old for it. Like, I don't care. After a certain age, like, we're just too old to be doing certain things. Point blank, period. Like, at some point in your life, certain shit needs to be considered unacceptable to you. Certain shit has to be considered unacceptable to you. So, if I'm not going to say that we don't, everybody gossips. I'm going to start it there, right? I'm going to make that generalization, okay? Everybody gossips. Everybody shares a story with another individual based on something they've experienced, based on something that they've heard, based on something that they've seen, based on something that they've kind of deduced on their own. Somebody didn't even have to tell you. They create the story. Everybody gossips. That's why for a lot of these corporations and companies and businesses, they go off of, or they attract more business based on word of mouth, because they know humans like to run their motherfucking mouth. So that is why they try, at least, to have great customer service, or those customer surveys where, you know, we tell them about themselves. That's why places like, Yelp are so important to customers. To companies and businesses or whatever. That's why customer reviews are a thing. Those phone calls after you've spoken to a representative or, oh, please stay on the line for a survey, blah, blah, blah. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, us running our mouth, us communicating what we've seen, experienced, heard, blah, blah, blah. That's what gets shit moving. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, everybody gossips. Everybody talks. So, we are at a point where we are too old to be talking to people who we know we shouldn't be talking to about people we know we shouldn't be talking to them about. It's gonna go over a head or two, and that's fine. I understand that. You're not there yet. It's okay. Next. If you find that somebody has been speaking on you to whoever, doesn't really matter. Somebody spoke your business to somebody else, somebody said something that wasn't true about you, or whatever the case may be. We are too old to be pulling up to fight these people. I know. They could get these hands. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But at this point in our lives, we have to understand that we are adults. We do have things to lose. We do. Like lives. Ding, ding, ding. Number one. Niggas get shot out here every day, B. Stop playing with yourself. Like, you have your life to lose over some shit that you didn't like that you heard, or you didn't like that they did, or whatever the case may be. You have your life to lose. So if whatever that situation, that conversation, whatever, if that's worth your life, go for it. Live for something, or fall for anything, or stand for something, fall for something. Listen, baby, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna give you the facts only, and that's it. Like, take it, leave it, do what you want with it. It's fine. But what I'm telling you is we are too old to be going outside, risking our lives over petty beef and drama. We are. So if you're still doing it, you're goofy as fuck. And if you're mad about it, I mean, see you when I see you, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? You want to fight? Okay. Like, I understand, like, not being scared of anything. Like, that's fine, because I'm not scared of anything either. Like, I'm not opposed to defending myself by any means necessary. But I'm not thinking every time somebody pisses me off that I want to run up and I want to sock somebody, and I want to fight somebody, and I want to stab somebody, I want to shoot somebody. I don't have those kind of anger issues. You need to talk to a therapist. Like, you need to figure your life out. Figure your life out. Figure your life out. If everything has to go to a certain level of extremities is the word. It is. Extremity is a word. But I don't think that's the word I wanted to use. I don't really think that's the word in this particular context, but we'll Google it later. It don't gotta be that extreme, is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. You gotta relax. Stress, high blood pressure, and all them things, it be killing off the black community and other communities, but I'm talking about the black ones right now because our lives matter. Let that shit go, move on, and keep letting them gossip. That's it. That's it. Because whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, people are going to talk about you regardless. Probably not all the time, probably not every situation, not everything that you do, not everything that you say, but it's going to be done. Somebody's going to talk. Somebody's not going to like it. Somebody's going to love it. Somebody's going to think it could have been done better. Some people are going to think it's absolutely perfect. It's not up to you to decide how people take things. It's not your responsibility. And we're getting too old for you to think that it is. So it kind of goes in with my little topic for the night. But we're too old. We're too old. We're too old. And I know a lot of people don't really like me using that term, like old. Like, you don't want to be old, forever young, forever 21. Like, I heard you. I'm here with you. It's cool. But we too old for that too. we're too old for that shit too. Like the folks that are on some don't want to hit 30, in denial about hitting 30, bruh. The 16th of June can't come soon enough. Like, it's lit, it's up, it's stuck, it's 30, it's sturdy, it's dirty, it's flirty, it's all of that. Okay, like, I don't care. I don't care, because whether I want it or not, whether I like it or not, as long as I'm still healthy and I'm meant to see the next day, I'm going to get older. I'm going to grow wiser. I'm going to hit 30, 31, 32, 33, if that's the path that I'm meant to be on, point blank period. So we're too old to be stressing about things that are outside of our control. Honestly, any age is too old to be doing some shit like that. Like, young and old, don't do that shit. It's dumb. It's easy to do though, so I understand if you do it. And this is not coming from a judgmental place. This is coming from a place of love, a place of understanding. Like, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm just saying we could be better. That's all. But we're really too old for a lot of the shit that I'm seeing, and it's really unattractive, and we really should just do something about it, because man, what the fuck? What is going on? Like, why are we outside doing that? Like, when I really saw that Bad Girls Club revamp, I was very disappointed. I laughed and I ran the clip back a couple times just to see if I recognized some of the girls, and I did. One of them is like that girl Megan James, and she was on a show called Notorious Queens, and she was dumb on that shit too. And that was a clip she was on too, where she was just like, we just gotta accept that all men cheat, and my man is gonna cheat. I'm not saying I'm allowing him to cheat. I'm just saying be responsible, don't have no baby on me, and don't catch nothing, don't bring back nothing on me. What? Huh? Boo. And then y'all have the nerve to be called queens. A queen would never never, nothing queenly about none of that. Sounds crazy to me. Notorious psycho is what you are, bitch, because you're not. That's crazy. That's crazy. But to each his own. Again, not being judgmental. Just saying. You're not okay with the fact that he cheats, but if he cheats, be responsible about cheating. Don't let me find out about it. Ew. Ew. Gross. Gross smell. Can't relate, doesn't resonate, doesn't sit well with me. Would not recommend. It's giving very much 0 stars. It's fuck. It really is. It really is. I can't front. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. It don't make no sense to me. I cannot. Like, I really cannot. But then you want to be on Bad Girls Club talking about fighting still. But you can't get men to stop cheating on you because they have to cheat responsibly and not have no baby on you. Ew. Ew. Like, these are the people that y'all want to see on TV? For real? I really need y'all to, like, start sounding off on exactly what it is that y'all want to see on TV outside of, like, dumb shit. All right, Chelsea. You ain't gotta be so mean. So, I mean, like, what is it that y'all really want to see on TV? Like, what would make y'all happy to see? Like, what would please you as a consumer, as a viewer? Like, what do you want to see on TV on a regular basis? Like, what would you want to see on TV? Because I don't want to see Jocelyn's Cabaret. I don't. Not interested. Throw it in the bag. Okay? That one's not it. All set on that. Wholeheartedly. I don't know how they got past the pilot. Do you call it a pilot if it's a reality show? It is. I think it is. Because it's all produced and shit anyway. Oh my God. Jocelyn's Cabaret and Bad Girls Club revamp. Like, are y'all serious? Are y'all deadass? Are y'all for real? How unfortunate. Like, that shit is not cute. That shit is not cute. Like, I just feel like so disappointed turning on TV. I be so disappointed because like people was really outside looking crazy on purpose, and it like all in the like just to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird to me. It's not weird. I want people to get the bag, but I want them to get the bag responsibly as well. Like, I want you to think about what it is that you're doing. Think about what your worth is. I don't feel like people know what their worth and their value truly, really is. And for a lot of these Bad Girls Club bitches, and for a lot of these Jocelyn type bitches, and for a lot of these bitches that are outside looking and acting and smelling and sounding dumb, like, they've been painted in that light from years ago. And that's the only light people see them in going forward. So there's not really a lot to celebrate any growth if there's been any. Like, I can't say that they've changed or haven't changed. Like, I don't know. Because like I said, I'm not even interested in watching Jocelyn's show. But just seeing her interact with that girl the way that she did. What are you doing? Like, why is this a show? Like, who is coming to you for growth and guidance? Like, what the fuck are these bitches even doing? Like, are you trying to be the top stripper? Like, what the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? I want to see some Black women uplifting each other, family, business, and love. I feel like that would be dope. Dope as fuck. And the thing about it is, I do like pitch a couple of ideas as far as, you know, what type of shows I want to produce. Once I get my production company up and running, Queen Vibes Productions. We won't be doing that. Like, in the company, we won't be doing that. That's a Cardi B thing, and no, we won't be doing that. I just did it because it fit there, the fuck. But as far as like what I want to produce, as far as what I'm gonna like put on TV and stuff like that, like a lot of the ideas that I pitch to certain people, they just be like, you know, if it's not ratchet, if it's not, you know, ignorant, it's boring. It's considered boring. Ain't nobody gonna want to watch that type shit, and that's disheartening. Like, if there's no drama, it's not a good watch. Like, and to be honest, life is dramatic. We don't have to be overly dramatic. We don't have to be toxic dramatic. Like, different things happen on a day-to-day basis that can be considered drama or dramatic. It's intense. It's a... You know what I'm saying? Like, life is like that on a day-to-day basis. So if it's true reality, I feel like if you are following it and not trying to edit out pieces that are actually really meaningful or that could actually be helpful, and not focusing in on petty bullshit, even shows like Married to Medicine. Damn, I wasn't even gonna bring them up. Fuck, how did I forget about them? These old ass bros on Married to Medicine, like, they are literally married to medicine. Like, they're the wives of doctors. Some of them are doctors themselves, and their husbands are married to them, or whatever the case may be. So, like, y'all, like, have education. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have money. Y'all have... And then now y'all have this platform where you can be a Black doctor, wife of a Black doctor, husband of a Black doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever their situation is on the show, like, you have a platform to display, like, your lifestyle. And even then, y'all add drama and bullshit. I thought a doctor's life was supposed to be... You know what I'm saying? If it was drama, it was going to be like some Grey's Anatomy type drama. Like, it's going to be some hot shit. Oh, I got a baby to deliver in 2 hours, but I was supposed to be on vacation. My vacation just started and now the baby's coming, blah, blah, blah. Like, something like that. Show me like your day to day as a doctor, a Black doctor, a Black successful doctor. Y'all are building your own homes. Y'all building your own practices. Y'all doing all this, that, and the third. I understand and I appreciate y'all showing us like your family life as well. And I guess like HIPAA violations and stuff like that, you'd have to see if your customers or your patients would even want to be involved. So I get there might be like some stipulations as far as like what they can show within your profession. But my nigga, I really don't give a fuck about the drama, that type of drama between you and your friends. Bullshit drama. Who was tweeting this and how did you pay for your house that? And like, it's just so disappointing. It's so disappointing that that's all motherfuckers care about. We too goddamn motherfucking old. And for me to not even hit 30 yet and to already feel like I'm too old for some of the shit that's just been flooding our social media, flooding our televisions, flooding the radio. Everybody got some sort of like gossip hour. Everybody got some sort of like dirt report. The fuck? Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And like years ago when Denzel had that little interview and he was just saying, you know, the news don't give a fuck about that. He didn't say that. I'm saying they don't give a fuck. But the news don't care if they're telling the truth or not when it comes to a story. They're just trying to be the first one to put it out. Like, it just goes to show you they don't care about what's real. It's just the story. It's the drama. It's the headline. It's the, are you not entertained? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not entertained. I'm bored. I'm bored. That shit is boring. It's ridiculous. I think it's about women who escort, sell their bodies, strip turned into classy, sexy dancing like they had back in the 50s and 60s. Really? Okay, so like sex workers turned classy workers in a sense. And Jocelyn didn't even do that. The fuck? She went from the strip club to being fucked by Stevie J, exploited by Stevie J, and Mona Scott Young. No offense, Mona. Like, that was clear exploitation. Like, all that shit was goofy. But we just too old. We just too old to be moving wrong, thinking wrong, making money wrong, being misvalued, you know what I'm saying? Like, undervalued. Like, we are worthy. We are worthy of, like, making money, making a name for ourselves without selling out, without, like, I don't even know what else to call it. It's just, like, it's really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's really, like, it really just gotta be better at some point. Like, because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. It's not what I signed up for. As an adult, like, as I get older, I want to see, like, growth all around me. So the people who are older than me getting older, like, I want to see them getting older and making better decisions. Like, when you level up, you're giving me something to look at and be like, damn, I want to level up to that too when I get to that age. Not saying somebody's goals are my goals, because trust me, my nigga, they're not. I have my own goals. I have my own dreams and aspirations that I will accomplish, that I am accomplishing, that are here and now type shit. But like, for people who are doing it before you, you would think that they would want to set some sort of example, make it look good enough, like something that you would want to get involved in, something that you would want to follow in the footsteps of, something that you would want to take advice on, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not really seeing that. It be people older than us who acting younger than us, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Ugh. Like, no, we're too old. We're too fucking old. We're just too old for this shit. Point blank period. And we need to do better, to be honest. Like, it's just not, it's not giving me, it's really not giving me what I need. It's like, it's not giving me what I need. So at some point, I think it's gonna have to do what she gotta do. And when y'all see me on TV doing my damn thing, talking that shit, don't say I ain't warn you. I'm gonna take only who was down. Anybody else who kind of doubted it, y'all just gonna have to watch or not watch. It's your choice. And you can watch Bad Girls Club Revamped, and you can watch Jocelyn's Cabaret, and you can watch whatever it is that you want to watch. Not telling you not to watch some shit. But what I am telling you is that niggas is too damn motherfucking old to be acting like they ain't got no goddamn motherfucking sense. I know I don't have to curse, but I enjoy cursing. It does not make me feel like less of a person. It does not make me feel less intelligent. I still get my point across. I could talk proper. I could talk ghetto. But both times you heard what the fuck I said. That's it and that's all. But yeah, I was just moved to kind of give that little bit of a tidbit as far as like what I'm witnessing. Like we just too old for certain things. And you gotta come to a point in your life where you realize that you are just too old for certain things. Like not too old. We just too old for certain shit. Period. You need to grow up. There's certain things that you have to do away with. And you should not wait on somebody to point it out to you all the time. Sometimes it has to be done for some people. Like some people have gone through their whole life doing certain shit that they should stop doing, but they don't ever really think there's anything wrong with it because nobody's ever corrected them on it, or nobody's ever pointed it out to them. Nobody's ever told them that it's kind of an issue, it's kind of problematic, it's kind of toxic, it's kind of chaotic. Nobody's ever done that for them, with them, to them, whatever. So, you know, you might have to have a sit down with somebody and be like, bro, we too old to be doing this, that, and the third. Maybe you need to try this, that, and the third. All right, boom. They gonna take it or they gonna leave it. But that's up to them. It's always up to you whether or not you're gonna make a change in your life, point blank, period. It doesn't matter at what point or period you decide to do that. It's completely up to you. It's your life. But don't waste it. Don't waste it doing the same shit over and over and over, expecting to get different results, expecting to receive certain blessings, expecting to accomplish certain goals. Like you gotta grow up to get a lot of the shit that you want. You gotta grow up in order to really level up the way that you want to level up. You cannot receive certain blessings until you've let go of like that petty, immature bullshit. Like, you're not gonna have no room for it. Your hand's gonna be full. You know when kids have all these toys that they just love so much, and they got this toy in this hand, this toy here, this toy, to the point where they have all their toys right here. They ain't trying to give them something that they really want, they really need. But they don't want to drop none of their shit. So what the fuck? How the fuck I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna get what it is that you really want, you really need, if you don't have the free hands, the real balance, the real, you know, like, how are you going to how you gonna hold on to some shit that you can't even get? Like, you can't even receive it. You ain't even got no room to receive it. Because you won't grow up. That's the reason. You're going to hold yourself back because you won't grow up. Because you haven't recognized that you're just too old to be dealing with certain shit the same way, to be dealing with certain people the same way, to be... No. You're doing yourself a disservice. And me being me, the loving individual that I am, you know, that eternal loving person, like... Me being me, I'm not just gonna let you go out like that. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, because it's facts only. We need to grow up. Certain things we're just too old for. Let that shit go. It's fine. You'll be all right. Let it go. We're too old for it. Let it go. Move on. Mature. Keep on trucking. It'll be all right. Once you free yourself up from a lot of the bullshit that you was going through, with a lot of bullshit that you was doing or dealing with, or whatever the case may be, you leave room for the things that you really truly do need, the things that you really and truly actually want. You just didn't know you wanted it because, you know, you were blocked by everything else that you thought you wanted and you wouldn't let go of. Once those things are gone, all the good shit is gonna come. So, my niggas, gender neutral, so men, women, kings, queens, gods, goddesses, however you are identifying yourself these days, like, we too old for some shit, okay? Certain shit we just too old for. Let it go. Grow up. Let's do other things. Let's be better. Let's do better. Let's think better. Let's eat better. Let's move better. There's so many things that we can do that can be better. Like, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. Like, the money is there. Don't be fucking desperate. That one hit somebody a different type of way. It was kind of like, that was hard. I understand that. Take full responsibility. I get it. Tough love though. Like, keep your hands up. Like, you're gonna get hit with that one too. Like, you are. The gut punch. It is. Like, grow up. I agree. Let it go. Grow up. For real, for real. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. I'm glad you agree. Because, again, it's coming from a place of love. Like, it's not me saying anything because I'm judging anybody. I'm hating on anybody. I don't like anybody or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not no hating ass nigga. I ain't got no time. And I really and honestly just don't care enough to really hate anything or anybody. But I love myself enough to recognize where I need to grow up and I need to improve, and I'm willing to share that because that's what Facts Only is about. And I told y'all that's what I was going to be vlogging about going forward, is like when I buck up on a little lesson real quick, or when something crosses me and like, Chelsea, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, when something rivets my attention in that type of way, I'm gonna share it with y'all because I'm not the only one on this journey, and I'm not the only one in certain places in my journey. You know what I'm saying? And then again, timing is fluid as well. Timing is a whole illusion. So whenever somebody watches what I'm saying, that could just be when they need to see it. So even if people don't come on my live or whatever the case may be to interact with me, because that's the reason why I do them on live, I don't really like to just be talking to myself, like, because again, it's not just for me. The journey is mine. I own it. That part is for me, but the lessons along the journey are not just my lessons. I'm not the only one going through some shit. I'm not the only one learning some shit. I'm not the only one who has to grow from some shit or let go of some shit, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, improve overall. Like, I'm a real nigga. So if you're a real nigga too, if you don't like being called a nigga, I really don't care. This is not the show for you, and that's fine. You'll get your lesson where you need to get it from. For somebody it resonates deeper with, or whatever the fuck. I don't care. Like, whoever need to hear it, gonna hear it. Whoever gonna feel it. And if it's not for you, it's just not for you. I'm not for everybody, and I don't want to be for everybody because most of y'all niggas is goofies anyway. So it's cool. That back. That don't make me no never mind. I don't care. I don't business. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Shout out Dr. Seuss. Trust me, queen, I know exactly what you mean. Growth. Facts. And that rhymed. I love it. Like, this is life. You either gonna live it, or you just gonna float through that hole. And that's not fun. It doesn't sound fun at all, actually. So, yeah, I was hoping to get to an hour, but I don't even really need an hour. I mean, almost an hour, 53 minutes, whatever. Like, I got shit to do, so that's all. I'm not trying to be mean, though. Like, I just, Like, I came on here to say what I had to say. I got it out. You know, share the video, like it, like the Facts Only page. I tagged it, so go ahead and do that. Like, subscribe, comment, all that other shit on Facts Only on YouTube. I would really appreciate that. Really love y'all all to death because, you know, it is what it is. Like, I be here just trying to spread some facts. That's all. And if y'all didn't know that y'all needed to grow up, then who else was gonna tell you? The fuck? My childish ass, who always need to grow up, you know? It makes sense to me. The math is mathing, okay? So, with that being said, on tonight's episode of Facts Only, no, I'm joking, but I'ma head out. I got things to do, people to see, mask to wear, you know, typical coronavirus shit, you know. Big 2021 vibes. Shout outs to all my Tauruses. If you had a birthday today or if you gave birth today, yesterday, whatever, shout outs to y'all. I love y'all to death. Thank y'all for watching. I'll be back next Monday after 8 o'clock, after I clock out of my shift. Slaving for the white man. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm not fucking with y'all no more. But yeah, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Later.